Hey guys, I sell a lot of kids bows, alright? So I really know what's going on in the kids market. I have taken a selection of my favorite, I've set them all to 22 inches and 30 pounds, and shot them through the chronograph. I have a review on all my favorites. Let's get started with it. Here we have the PSE Mini Burner, brand new for 2018. They added some stuff to it. They also took away quite a bit of weight, which is nice. You'll see that it's a pretty reasonable weight. Remember, whenever you're talking about kids bows, the heavier it is out front, it's harder for them to hold and be steady. So I recommend taking off as much gear as you can. So take off the stabilizer, take off the quiver, strip the bow, and make sure that it's easy for the kid to hold out there. I love the new mini burners. One thing that I wish they had done is actually put the numbering in the changeable modules so that you knew without having it. Right now it just says ABC all the way through. It's great, it's got a great range of draw length, but I wish they had put actual numbers instead of just ABC, so that it was easier for me to adjust. Once it's adjusted, it doesn't matter, it's just easier for me. So anyway, I love that it has a performance setting or a grow with you setting. This thing is really fast. They call it the mini burner. It really goes quick. It has also nice marks for keeping in tune. So overall, this is a really great kids bow. I think PSE did a nice job, and the price point they reached with this is excellent. So well done. Here we have the Bear Cruiser Lite. I really like Bear bows for kids. I think that they are really the Cruiser Lite and the G2, I think, are just really well made, well thought out bows. They're super light, I like the grips, and I like what they come with. Now immediately, again, so that the kids can hold it out here, I would pop off these quivers. It's extra weight, they don't need to be holding on to. But other than that, I really like this bow. I think they have cool colors, and if it doesn't look good, it's not going to shoot good, right? Whatever, it matters. It really does. It makes it more fun. So I really love this. It's a quick bow. They do have, right on the module, the different draw lengths, and so it's very easy to adjust without a bow press. They have the draw length numbers on there, and so you just measure the kid up and boom. It's quick adjusting. One drawback with these modules, though, is they only adjust by 1-inch increments instead of half-inch increments. If you want the half-inch increment mod, you do have to pull this off and swap it out. That does take a bow press. It's still fine. 1-inch increment mods, especially with kids that are growing quickly, is enough. So I think that this is a really great bow, and they've done a nice job, especially the weight. I mean, this thing is fast, and it's just nice, lightweight bow. I even recommend this for smaller women. This is one of my favorites. This is the Bear G2. I really like this bow. It is a super quick cam. It's still very light. I like what it comes with. This is a great, great bow. This is kind of getting out of the kids realm, though. This is definitely like either a woman's bow or a bigger kid. It goes up to 70 pounds, so this is not just kids bow. Again, super easy adjustment. Still only has the 1-inch draw increments, and so if you find yourself in there and you need a half-inch, you're going to be switching out the mods. That's kind of a pain, but once again, it's only a one-time setup. But they have the numbers on there, so it makes it easier for the initial setup for me, for the bow technician. But yeah, great bow, quiet, good speed, and it's light. So again, for the initial setup when kids are just starting out, take off the stabilizer, eliminate any weight you can out of the bow so that they can hold it out there longer. So, great bow though. Well done. This is borderline to call it a kids bow. This is the Diamond Infinite Edge Pro. I put it into this category because it's light enough and it goes low enough to be a kid's bow, but really this is a grow with you, young adult, or women's bow. They are nice, they're a good finish, they're very easy rollover cams. They don't hold back with a lot of let off, but that's kind of what you need to get that lower poundage to still have some good snap to it. But overall, it's a fine bow. Right now it's being superseded by the SB1. The SB1 is a lot nicer, much better cams and everything, but the SB1 is a little bit heavier. So the Diamond Infinite Edge is still better for those who are kind of growing. It does go up to 70 pounds, which is way more than most everybody needs. I always say that. So many people are overbowed. Don't do that. Don't do that to your child. It's so discouraging when they can only, shoot it 10 times and then their arm's going to fall off. So don't overbow your kid or yourself. If you can't sit down and draw your bow, you're overbowed. All right, it needs to be a smooth process. Otherwise, either you're going to hurt yourself or you're going to spook your game. So, but anyway, Diamond Infinite Edge. It comes with a nice setup for kids and honestly most women. I prefer the Prism, which is up next. The Diamond Prism. I like this better than the Infinite Edge for kids and women. I think it only goes up to 50, 55 pounds, something like that. It is a little bit lighter, although it doesn't say so in the stats. It really is. It's about 0.2 pounds lighter. I put it on the scale earlier. It comes with most of the same setup. It does not come with the quiver, does not come with the stabilizer, but that also prevents you from putting them on at the first place and making it too heavy for the kid to hold out. Really nice performance. Because it only goes up to 55 pounds, it has a more efficient shot at that higher poundage. Anytime you get closer to the highest poundage that a bow will shoot, you're going to have a more efficient shooting bow. When you turn it all the way down, it is not going to perform the way it is designed to perform. It'll do it, but that's not what it's designed to do. And so the closer you can get to that peak weight, the better your bow is going to perform. That's just what it was designed to do. That's why I recommend the Prism over Infinite Edge or something like that. It's a really great bow. I don't think it's up to the standards of like the Bear G2 or even the Cruiser Lite, but it's a lot cheaper and it's still a great bow. I sell a lot of these and I'm very happy with everybody who shoots one. Super accurate. So, all right. Parker Lightning. This is the tank of our group here. This weighs a ton. If you are not a strong individual, this is not the bow for you. I recommend this for bigger kids or for women. This is a heavier bow. The nice thing about Parkers is they're indestructible, right? You can drop them out of a tree stand, it's probably going to be fine. So they can dry fire, it stinks, but they'll still probably be fine. That's what's nice about the Parkers. Again, the drawback is going to be the weight. They're fine performance. They've got one of the best warranties, so that's nice that Parker does that. They're very easy to adjust. They have probably my favorite module to adjust. They're just super easy, but not a whole lot of bow shops carry Parker, at least Parker vertical bows, and that's because some of the higher tier Parkers are kind of not keeping up with the industry standard. But I think that the Lightning is definitely one of their better bows. Again, it's just a little on the heavy side. So, nice bow though. The Hoyt Klash. Super aggressive. This is a great grow with you bow, right? Very excellent adjusting. I love the way it's made. Good finish, excellent grip. Not a great kid's bow. It's a little bit on the heavy side, and it also doesn't perform well at the lower end of its performance. It does so much better when you crank it up. All right, whether you're getting the 50-pound, I think it's like 10 to 50-pound model, or the 10 to 70-pound model, whatever that lower range is. I'm sure it's on the screen now. It just performs better at its higher poundage. So, is this a great kid's bow? As long as you're a bigger kid, this is more of a grow with you bow, or even an adult bow that's going to be in a blind, so you want that small axle to axle. It's great, but make sure you know what you're doing with it, and then it'll be even better for you. So again, the Klash is a great bow. I think they make a really cool one for women, but as a kid's bow, it's maybe a little bit much. Alright, I didn't do the stats on this bow because I only have one, and I wasn't going to mess with hers. This is my daughter's, and she is shooting the Atomic. Alright, this is hard to justify. I would prefer younger kids start out with recurve, right? But my daughter is very small. She started with recurve. She moved up to compound. She goes back and forth and shoots both. Most compound bows are just too heavy for her. The Atomic is not. The Atomic is, I mean, you take a look at it as opposed to the next step up, which is the Prism, and they look the same in riser, but it's comical how small this is. But for small people who are still interested in shooting compound, this is the way to go. Hits a decent price point, and it shoots really great at low poundages. Again, that's what it was designed to do. You have to pick the bow that is designed to fit your needs, right? Your bow technician will be able to help you with that. For Julia, my daughter, this is the best. She does really great with it when we go to competitions. It's really funny to see her shoot. One of my bigger daughters shoots a PSE mini burner, and my littlest daughter is still having an awesome time with longbow. And so if you wanted to know, that's what we're shooting. That's it for all the bows that we have. It is, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and it's been a lot of fun making it. And yeah, like or subscribe. See you around.